Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are here, and I'm excited about this one. This is going to be building a 2024 NASCAR Cup Series schedule. Of course, there's been a lot of talk about the schedule being completely different, potentially, from what we've seen. In this season, last season, like, those 2 years are kind of similar. But I guess it was supposed to be potential, a lot of shake-up, new tracks, those sort of things. So, I'm going to go through and make my own schedule. We're going to discuss it as we go along. I've put the tracks that have confirmed dates of Daytona and Phoenix. Of course, Daytona 500 always opens the season. Phoenix has been the championship race the last few years. So, I put that at the end. I wouldn't personally, if I was just making purely what the schedule should be, I wouldn't put Phoenix at the end. But since Phoenix has already been confirmed, I'm not going to not do that because then it just completely blows away any potential this would be of a schedule. So, I've added the Clash in the All-Star race in here. Again, this is kind of what I want to see, but I also went with what's realistic. So we're going to have that concept here. It's not going to be like crazy, put every track possible on the calendar. We're going to go with what's realistic. So, the things that I've kept exactly the same without any changes. Obviously, Daytona and Phoenix, like I said. Coast 600 is, of course, where it's always supposed to be, as is the Southern 500 and the first Talladega race in the spring. I have written in because I like that location. I don't think that's going to change. Outside of that, though, I do have the official schedule here pulled up so I can kind of look at what we're working with this year. Also get an idea for tracks, but there will be tracks that aren't on this that we will feature. So, I kind of want to start with filling in the beginning of it. So, the second race of the year, I'm going to put Daytona Road Course. I really like the Daytona Road Course. I think that that's a good track. I'd like to see it again on the calendar. I liked it in 2021. Or was it 22? No, it was 21 because we went to Auto Club last year. 21, when that was the second race of the season right after Daytona. 2 weeks of Daytona in a row is pretty cool. I'm going to keep the West Coast tracks together. We're going to go to LA Coliseum first, though. There's been rumors of that being a points race, especially with Auto Club being not on the calendar, or California Speedway as it's now because Auto Club deals up. So there's that. So I'm going to put LA Coliseum. We're going to do we'll do Las Vegas. But then we're going to do Sonoma. So we'll have those 3 races because I'm not going to put Phoenix. Not doing Phoenix. So, should also say the Clash. I'm going to put at Daytona as well. So we're going to get a bunch of Daytona at the beginning. We're going to have the Clash, Daytona 500, Daytona Road Course. All at the beginning of the season. So after Sonoma, race 6. I don't mind Atlanta being there, but I'm going to do Circuit of the Americas first, and then Atlanta. I think that's a solid start to the season. I think we're going to go Martinsville. Martinsville is always a good one at the beginning. And then, this is where we see one of our new tracks come in. We're going to get North Wilkesboro in there as a points race. Then we go Talladega. And then we'll go Richmond. What else is at the beginning of the season? Okay. That's all it starts. We got Daytona, Daytona Road Course, LA Coliseum, Las Vegas, Sonoma, Circuit of the Americas, Atlanta, Martinsville, North Wilkesboro, Talladega, Richmond. So we're gonna go to. Actually, we'll do that here. All right. So after the Coke 600, we got Canada with Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. That's of course rumored to be on the calendar, so we're gonna put that right after the Coke 600. So there's that. After Richmond, we'll put Dover, and then we'll see where we go from there. Further down, we're gonna put Worldwide Technology after Canada. That was a solid one. Alright. Let me just make this slight change here. So we gotta put something after Dover, and we gotta put the All-Star race. After Dover. What do I want after Dover? I'm gonna put Darlington for the All-Star race, though. It's an interesting one. Oh. We're gonna do Rockingham. That's potential that it could come back as well. So we'll put Rockingham. So on the Fox portion of the schedule, we have the Clash being at Daytona, Daytona 500, Daytona Road Course, LA Coliseum, Las Vegas, Sonoma, Circuit of the Americas, Atlanta, Martinsville, North Wilkesboro, Talladega, Richmond, Dover, Rockingham, All-Star Race at Darlington, Coke 600, Circuit Gilles Villeneuve in Canada, and Worldwide Technology Raceway. Or Gateway, whatever you want to call it. So that's the Fox portion of the schedule. NBC portion, second half, that includes the playoffs. Through the summer, I like their start at Nashville. I think that's a good start. The second race there, 4th of July, we're going to go back to Road America. I felt like that was a good move, especially considering something like Chicago. I haven't seen it. I'm not going to judge it. I don't think it's going to be terrible, but is not really liked as a political move in Chicago. Most politicians are against it, so there's a good chance that it only happens once, even if it is a heat event. So I'm going to not have it on here. So we'll do Road America for 4th of July. Then I'm going to go to Michigan. And then after Michigan, I'm going to put... We'll do Pocono. I feel like you got to get Pocono in there. And then we're going to have a little bit of fun here. We're going to put Portland. I don't know how realistic Portland is to be in the summer like that. I know it's supposed to be very rainy, but I think that's Portland all the time. So we're going to do Portland after Pocono. Finish off the regular season at Daytona. Again, I feel like that's a solid solid finish. I mean, I don't think the NASCAR is going to change it, so Daytona being the finish of the regular season is good. Other things we had to get in there before the end of that, we're going to go Watkins Glen. Before Watkins Glen, we'll do Indy. And we're going to do the Indy Road Course because I feel like that's good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So we got 2 spots left to fill in the summer. I'm gonna do a dirt track, but I'll put Eldora. I feel like Eldora should be the track that's on the schedule. Maybe something like Milwaukee. Milwaukee Mile is a popular choice. And we see the trucks there, so we'll see what happens. So now we're in the playoffs, starting with Darlington, ending with Phoenix. After Darlington, I'm going to put New Hampshire. I'm partial to New Hampshire as a track, so I'm going to put that there. We're going to end the first round with Bristol. Second round, we're going to have Kansas. We're going to have Talladega. And we're going to have Charlotte, Roval. We're going to do Martinsville. To finish, we'll do Homestead before it. And before that, we'll do Chicago. I don't know if it's too cold in Chicagoland in October, but we're going to do it. Did I miss out on any tracks that I don't want to miss out on? Let's see. No, I don't think so. All right. So, the schedule that I'm making for 2024 is we're going to start with the Clash at Daytona. We're going to have the Daytona 500, Daytona Road Course, LA Coliseum, Las Vegas, Sonoma, Circuit of the Americas, Atlanta, Martinsville, North Wilkesboro, Talladega, Richmond, Dover, Rockingham. We're going to do the All-Star race at Darlington. I do realize that doesn't actually fit with the lineup of tracks that host the All-Star race. That's a SMI thing. I just realized that. But I'm going to leave it. We're going to do Coke 600, Circuit Gilles Villeneuve in Canada, and Worldwide Technology. Then, NBC portion of the schedule starts at Nashville, as it typically does. Then we'll go to Road America for 4th of July, Michigan, Pocono, Portland, Eldora, Milwaukee Mile, Indy Road Course, Watkins Glen, Daytona. Playoffs, first round will be Darlington, New Hampshire, and Bristol. Round 2 will be Kansas, Talladega, and Charlotte Roval, which is pretty much what it normally is. And then the next round, we're going to have Chicagoland, Homestead, and Martinsville, and then we're going to finish at Phoenix. So, a lot of my scheduling, I really feel like most tracks don't need multiple races. You know, I feel something like Daytona, Martinsville, Talladega, those tracks need 2. I mean, I would say Bristol gets 2, but obviously the Bristol Spring Race hasn't really popped off. So I'm going to leave it at 1. But those are tracks that I definitely say deserve 2 races. Everything else you don't need necessarily 2. But yeah, I think that is a good schedule. I mean, I like the addition of some of the road courses. I feel like we could use more road courses. I definitely like road courses. So having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in there, I think is good. I don't think I took any road courses away. Did I? Let's see. Well, we did get rid of Chicago. But that's the only one. Because how many are there this year on the calendar? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 6 this year. My calendar features 8. So yeah, we gained 2 road courses. So I'm down with that for sure. But yeah, that's that. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know down below what you think as well.